Stellar XLM is fighting for crucial levels as the battle for 9 cents continues. Custodia Bank's application with the Fed denied because of its ties with crypto. Yet NASDAQ just came out with breaking news, said they're going to offer crypto custody. Interesting how as crypto companies get kicked out, traditional finance wants to step in and take their place. Seems coordinated, but that's the news that's breaking now. And what should we write on the board, everyone? Comment down below. Naughty is okay with me. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's get right into it. Big highlight is XRP sitting at 45.2, up 8% last 24 hours. Good to see there. XLM, like I said, holding that 9 cent mark, sitting at 9.07, up 3.97% last 24. NASDAQ to launch crypto custody services by the end of quarter 2. Listen to this statement because this tells you exactly what's been happening here in the United States. Assault on crypto, but who benefits? Traditional finance. With traditional financial institutions stepping up to fill the gap by bankruptcies left in the crypto industry, NASDAQ's entry could potentially be a game changer for the sector. Its reputation and size in the global exchange market could help boost institutional investor confidence in the crypto market, paving way for more traditional financial institutions to follow suit, more traditional financial institutions to own crypto. And I'm not talking about own where we would benefit from price action, but custody services, charging these exchanges out their fees for proper custody of the crypto, because most of these exchanges won't be able to be compliant with Gary Gensler and the SEC. That's why the NASDAQ is filing this under a trust. So you've got traditional finance filling the gap. Not good for the crypto industry. Here's that tweet from Bloomberg. Some of these stories break faster on Twitter. My Twitter information will be linked down below. NASDAQ expects to launch crypto safekeeping services this year, joining a pool of traditional finance firms moving into the sector after a spat of bankruptcies. Remember, the people that will be making money in any boom are the ones selling the picks and shovels, and that's what NASDAQ is doing right here. Bloomberg Asia, now we're sticking with the Twitter theme. I told you it's important to follow the Twitter action. The rescue plan for embattled crypto exchange ZipMex is beginning to fray after the company failed to receive the most recent payment due to a $100 million venture capital buyout. Here's the deal. ZipMex, big exchange in Thailand. Now imagine, right, just big exchange in your country, how you would feel. What if it was your crypto on this exchange? So they get this bailout, okay, from a venture capital company. $1.2 million payment was set to be made. They use these payments from this venture capital money to operate. They literally use those payments for the bailout to keep their things running. The doors open, salaries paid, and so forth. So this company now failed on their payment. So now you've got a firm, right? They had a bailout agreement. He's using the money for operating expenses. Doesn't have that. Deep trouble here. They're going to try their best over this weekend to fill the gap to get reassurance on payment, maybe payment on business opening up on Monday or Tuesday. Maybe this is an ACH movement of funds issue. We don't know yet. And you're going to have to see an emergency creation of funds here, or else you're going to have a big exchange stumble and take down a whole bunch of stuff with it. Because then they would have to sell assets at a discount in order to keep running, would be a big issue. Federal Reserve slams Custodia Bank, says it endangers crypto industry and itself. More specifically, its exposure to crypto makes it an endangerment to the rest of the system. How do you deal with crypto in the United States? Well, it's pretty easy. You don't make new regs. You let the, Gary Gensler of the world go after crypto, but you also isolate it from traditional finance. And here's how. The Fed denying application for membership. And as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. If you want to read this whole thing, you are welcome to. It is 86 pages long. Gist of it is simple. Custodia Bank, too much exposure to crypto. Fed's like, application denied. So you've got banks out there. You've got Fight for Finances. You've got traditional finance now swooping in, getting into crypto. These crypto companies, these crypto exchanges, platforms, the SEC's going after them, but yet traditional finance is like, yeah, we'll be able to do it. Sounds good, doesn't it? USDC market cap is still peeling back from the exposure to Silicon Valley Bank. Yeah, we're sticking on banks. Banks are ruling the roost right now with information. But since the erosion of SVB, exposure $3.3 billion, which was guaranteed, so it really wasn't a big risk in the general. But the exposure of U.S. banking, and that has to do with USDC and its reserves, are showing by its pullback in market cap. Market cap of 43 billion before all of this mess happened, and now sitting at 34.9, 20% loss right there over the last several weeks. Now let's get to XLM price action. I'm excited for this because XLM is holding above 9 cents, and that is key. 9 cents is key. Here's the move right here with the breakout. All right, couple times broke under 9 cents, went right back up. We need to see this. Now, granted, you're seeing the highs kind of come back down. That is a little worrying. All right, we don't want to see that. You're seeing the volume kind of peel away too. Again, that's a sign of erosion on price, slow erosion on price. But as of right now, XLM is making the good fight at 9 cents. When we zoom out just a little bit more, you can see that 9 cents, right? It's been trading around that 9 cents for a long time. Very, very range bound, waiting for a breakout. And we almost got there. We almost started peeling back the FTX crash time on the 20th and 21st, almost. And we know last time that happened, XLM rocketed 200% up to 20 plus cents. Yeah, in 3 days. That was a big move last time that happened. So we're all waiting to see that. But the big thing that I'm going to be paying attention to here is volume over these next several days. So you're going to be in a volume enough interest to keep this going through business on Monday. Early next week is going to be something that's going to be big for all of us. We want to know if ZipMax gets a payment. If they don't, they're done. I mean, they're already done. This is their bailout. Now, if their bailout can't come up with the money, then what? I mean, the crypto hot potato, it's not over yet. Banking crisis, cash crisis, it is not over yet. Cash is king right now. The people making money in crypto are the ones with the picks and shovels. That's why NASDAQ is getting into custody services. Because the SEC just went out there and said, hey, by the way, most of you crypto companies out there that are offering crypto, you wouldn't meet our requirements for custody services. Which means then that would push all these crypto exchanges and companies offering crypto, they would have to then hire outside people for custody services, which means part of their profit would go to them and they're already not making money. It also means that, again, people with the picks and shovels would be making money, those offering custody service. So as crypto companies get pushed out of the space or their exposure to the space gets limited or fractionalized, right, custody services, so forth, SEC, Coinbase, Wells, Notice, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now you've got traditional finance companies like NASDAQ that are very well respected going for custody services, probably going to charge some of those exchanges out there a pretty hefty penalty for custody. Otherwise, those exchanges won't be able to operate. Crypto getting fractionalized by traditional finance. Like I said, what should we put up on the board? Comment down below. You want to see what I do outside of crypto? Fasting, running for over an hour and 40 minutes for Krispy Kreme donuts. I just did shakes only, protein shakes only for 48 hours. That's this video right here. Until more news breaks in the crypto industry, I'll leave you with this video. You cool cats, though, have a great rest of your day.